Are you moving to the greater Seattle area and wondering where could be the perfect place for you and your family? Today we're going to be talking about Lynnwood, Washington. Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Lee and I make videos to help you find the perfect Seattle area suburb for you and potentially your family. Today we're going to be exploring Lynnwood, Washington. Now Lynnwood, Washington is a very diverse, conveniently located and a super fast growing suburb just north of Seattle. We're going to talk about what it's like to live there, what kind of schools you will find there, the jobs, real estate of course, and the light rail access. We're also going to talk about what it's like for things to do for you and your family. So let's dive into it and talk about Lynnwood. So Lynnwood, Washington, it sits about 30 minutes north of downtown Seattle and it's about 15 minutes south of Everett. Now it's an urban suburban blend which makes it really unique. You have big amenities like the Alderwood Mall and there's newer developments, but yet you still have those family neighborhoods and plenty of green spaces in around the area as well as lakes. Plus the new Lynnwood light rail is making the commuting to Seattle for work a complete breeze, which is really putting Lynnwood, Washington on the map. Okay, let's talk about the schools in Lynnwood. Now, schools in Lynnwood do fall under the Edmonds School District, which is ranked B- on Niche.com, which is among the stronger school districts in Washington. For example, North Creek High School earns an A+, while other schools like Hilltop Elementary and Lynnwood High School score in well above the average ranks on greatschools.com. By a long shot, these schools are not the best, but they are also well above the average and definitely worth considering and should be considered if you were to live here. Now the jobs in Lynnwood. Lynnwood isn't the standalone job hub, but it is within easy reach of employment centers around the area. Now many residents that do live in Lynnwood commute to Seattle, over the east side to Bellevue for tech jobs, or you can even find them going north to Everett for the Boeing and aerospace roles, as well as the Providence Hospital we have up there. Locally, you'll find jobs in retail, education, healthcare, and city services with major employees that come with it, like for example, Comcast, Nordstrom. You have the Edmonds Community College, as well as of course the Edmonds School District. Real estate and rentals in Lynnwood. So how is the housing market for the Lynnwood, Washington area? So for home ownership, the median home price as of right now is between $725 to $780. And again, this will depend on location, condition, and where you are situated in Lynnwood. Now you've got it all from mid-century homes in quiet neighborhoods to big new townhouses and condos, as well as 1 million plus homes that are built close to Lynnwood Mall. Now, if you're looking for rentals around the area, you can find a 1-bedroom apartment near the mall, and that's generally in the range of $2,200 to $3,000. Again, this is on condition and age of the communities that have been built recently. A 2-bedroom unit or townhouses, they usually fall between $2,600 to $3,400, but you can find them around the $2,000 range further out from north of Lynnwood. So whether you want to rent or buy, Lynnwood does offer you the flexibilities, although the prices are on the higher side because you are getting the location and the convenience, and we have seen rental prices increase since the light rail has officially opened. So let's talk about the light rail access and how much of a big game changer it has been for residents and people moving there. The Lynnwood light rail extension has been opened since August 30th of 2024. The one line runs all the way from Lynnwood City Centre and it goes through Shoreline, Mount Lake Terrace, Northgate, right through the city into Seattle, and it goes straight past there and it eventually does end at Angle Lake Airport. Now, here's what you need to know about the light rail. So traveling times can be around 28 minutes. That will get you from Lynnwood all the way down to downtown Seattle, which is Westlake Station. If you want to get to the University of Washington, it can take around 20 minutes. It will take about 40 minutes to get you to Lumen Field where the Seahawks play, and about 70 minutes to SeaTac Airport, which is obviously, of course, a big one. Now, the trains run very frequently. They run every 6 to 8 minutes during peak periods and every 10 to 15 minutes during off-peak times. Now, the prices for fares. Now, fares are now a flat fee of $3 one way for adults. Anyone under the age of 18 can ride on the light rail completely free, which is really good. Now, the parking. Lynnwood City Centre Station parking is currently free with nearly 1,800 spaces available. But Sound Transit is planning to introduce paid parking by 2025. We are still waiting for those guidelines to come into play, but it is something they are looking to implement moving forward for people looking to park near the station. So recreation and things to do in Lynnwood. Now, Lynnwood is loaded with activity options for either yourself or even if you have kids. The Alderwood Mall is the major retail and dining hub with plenty of shops and lots of restaurants. If you are looking for nature options, you can have Scriber Lake Park, Heritage Parks and the Interburban Trail, which is a 16-mile paved park, which is perfect for biking and walking. You also have Martha Lake, which is perfect for playing in the water, as well as there's seating area. You have Lynnwood Recreation Centre, which is an indoor water slides, lazy river pools, and much more for kids to do there. You are also very close to beaches in Edmonds and hiking in the Cascades. So whether you're looking to shop, explore, or just want to stay really active in what you want to do, there is lots of options for you and your family. Lifestyle and who's it for if you want to live in Lynnwood. So Lynnwood is great for families, commuters and convenience seekers. Now, if you're after good schools, urban amenities and a direct rail line that will take you straight into the hub of Seattle and beyond that, Lynnwood is really shining at the moment. One thing you need to be aware of though, if you are driving, the I-5 on the traffic can be very condensed at certain times of the day. But with that comes, you are super close to transit and retail in exchange for that location. In the last year, Lynnwood's prices have increased and they will as the light rail is now officially opened, and it's definitely a place you should consider looking at. So that's Lynnwood in a nutshell, a well-connected, growing suburb with solid schools, easy transit access via the light rail, and lifestyle that's really hard to beat at the moment. If you're relocating to Washington, Lynnwood absolutely deserves a visit and something you should seriously consider if you are working in Seattle but don't want to be right in the city. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more Seattle area suburb tours, and let me know what city you want me to do next. I appreciate you watching the video and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a great day.